every once in a while you'll hit a bump that you didn't see, and I swear bloody murder, because it feels like someone hits you like from behind with a 2x4, like 300 kilometers of like this washboard. I'll go into detail about my undercarriage, but just say it's probably not healthy to ride your bike for 36 hours. Let's leave it at that. So in the fall of 2003, I kind of decided I was going to go from Regina, Saskatchewan, where I'd grown up until I was 20, to Victoria, BC, where I am now. Leaving obviously the flat prairies and brutally cold winters for, the mountainous rainforest West Coast. So I've wanted to do an FKT, or set route from the northern part of the island to the southern part of the island, for a few years now. Obviously the last few years I've become more keen on ultra rides, and this is exactly that. In 2020, my good friend Taylor and I rode from Victoria to Port Hardy on the road. This year, in 2023, we'll be reversing that. I will be. And establishing a new, hopefully to be used as an FKT route from Port Hardy back down to Victoria, almost entirely off-road, and just over 700 kilometers.
So much more fun to watch than do. Well, not that I ever did this. But, man, I do not miss road racing. So, this just looks like hell. This is where happiness goes to die. Just like long line, just like one of the strongest guys in the race, just like swinging at the back of this lineup with 100 people. Like, it's July 21st. Yeah, so it's July 21st, 2023. We're in Port Hardy, in a northernmost city in Vancouver Island, BC, and it's raining because it's been dry for 3 weeks straight, so it seems like a good day to get some rain. Dropped about, I think, 16 degrees from when we got here last night. About an hour and a half. Start riding home. Basically 700K off-road from Hardy down to Vic.
Kind of coming up before I was professional, I just had this like chip on my shoulder that like kind of prove everyone wrong mentality. Worked. It was really effective in my career, but it also, I feel like it created this monster. In doing all that and creating this, for me, successful career, I kind of also created my own worst enemy, because in my retirement, it seems like now I've created this monster that needs to ride and challenge myself more than ever before. And I don't know if I'll find that challenge and like ever truly be satisfied. Then I don't know if I ever want to be satisfied with it. in between Wass and Sayward. Never ridden this section before, so it's kind of unique. It's got a lot of climbing on it, but it's the only way to go from Wass to Sayward that wasn't on that highway. So figured to be kind of worth the exploring. So I've got kind of this nasty habit of coming up with really good bad ideas, and I've got a group of kind of a rotation of 4 or 5 friends that are almost always down. Taylor kind of being near the top of that list.
Last year when we were bikepacking across the Chilcotins, riding stuff that I'm not sure other people have ridden, or if they have, it was a long time ago. I remember Rob saying to me in the middle of the woods, he goes, "Hey man," he kind of pulled me aside, "Hey man, you and I have been through so much together. We can do this. We're gonna do this. Don't quit on me now." And I was so tired that instead of getting mad at him, I looked at him dead-eyed and said, "We're in the middle of nowhere, Rob. How would I quit on you right now? If I could quit on you right now, I absolutely would, but I don't have a choice. So let's just shut up and we'll finish the day and we'll be fine tomorrow, but this really sucks."
Victoria.
Well, that's a long way.
It is a long way, actually. So McDonald's doesn't serve bikes because they're bricks, but they do serve cars. So that fella got my food, so I got his food. And now I get my food, and screw you, McDonald's. That's a stupid policy. So yeah, do better. Yeah. That definitely, it took me less time to get to the like, oh, time is standing still now phase. Like, you're just looking down and you're like, what the f***? I've only got 1 kilometer? I've been riding for like 15 minutes. Every once in a while, I think it's important to do these things that aren't easy, that there isn't like a known outcome. And yeah, these, I guess, ultra rides or whatever you want to call them, for me, that's just sort of, that's what I love to do. Nothing comes close to that point where you do crack, and then that's when the challenge happens. It's like, okay, you're broken now. How do you move forward from here? Like, how are you going to conduct yourself? Like, how is this going to finish? Like, what's the ending of this story going to be? So that's kind of a weird space to exist in, but it's also pretty special.
I really think that Rob gets something out of doing things that either people think are impossible, or if he knows other people would quit, he wants to just push it that much further. So he has like his own internal measure of like, whether it's pain or suffering or sleep deprivation. And if he thinks, okay, this is where normal people would quit, or this is where the best people would quit, I'm going to raise the bar and I'm not going to quit. I'm going to push it to the point where I'm so sleep deprived, I can't control my bike. Maybe that's when I'll slow down. But a lot of people would quit a lot earlier or slow down earlier. Not Rob.
Don't even need rails. Don't need too much speed. I think it's a bad day.